Hello everybody, Element Advanced Darkness here. Finally starting the Daggerfall playthrough that I promised yesterday. I'm gonna start a new game. Okay, I'm like a complete nerd at this game. It's my third favorite Elder Scrolls game. I've been playing it for many hours, and I know the best choice for anyone is to pick High Elf. If they'll let me. Okay. High Elves hail from the province of Somerset. You are part of a tall, golden-skinned people, extremely intelligent, agile, and willful. The magical nature of Somerset Isle has made the High Elves natural spellcasters who are immune to paralyzing poisons and spells. Is your character to be a High Elf? Yes. I'm gonna be a male. I'm gonna select from a list, and I know at the bottom is the custom class. Okay, class name, boss. Gonna take, you want to set personality as low as possible. So 10 or 20 would do good. I'm gonna go with 10 for this playthrough. Strength, you want that to be to 75, which is the highest you can go in the starting screen before the bonus rolls. Let's see. I'm gonna lower willpower a bit. Animal intelligence a little bit. Increase agility, you want that 75 as well. And speed. That's 60. A little bit lower in willpower. Increase speed more. Okay, looking good. Primary skills. I recommend your main weapon choice, which is gonna be short blade for me. Let's see. Critical strike. And how about dodging? Okay, major skills gonna be, let's see, where is it? Mysticism. You need that for teleporting. Long blade, just in case I have to use that weapon type. And I go mercantile. Minor skills gonna be archery, just in case. Medical, that's for healing when you rest, how fast you heal. Running, climbing, jumping, and how about swimming? Bump this up to 30. That would bother me if I wasn't at 30. Looking good so far. Now, these are disadvantages and advantages that would affect, like, for disadvantages, you could, like, take damage in sunlight, and for advantages, you get, like, bonus magicka. These are really helpful and they're unique to Daggerfall. They're not in any other Elder Scrolls games. I'm going to go with disadvantages first. What you want to do is, if you choose a high elf, you're immune to paralysis. So you want to choose a critical weakness paralysis. That doesn't matter though, because you're already immune to it, so it's not going to have any effect. You see how that bumped this dagger up? This determines how fast you level. The higher it is, the slower your leveling is. Add more disadvantages. See, forbidden material. You're not going to find orcish very much, so you can go ahead and pick that. And adamantium. See if we can find any more that might help. Well, in this case, not help, but help me in the long run. Shield type. I don't want round shield. And what that one? Yeah, that one helps a lot too, because you're gonna spend most of your time in dungeons. That's when you need most of your spells. Let's pick one more shield type. Okay, that's good. Let's add some advantages. Okay, one thing you always want to pick is increased magery ×3. It's really helpful. I picked that one just because it can be helpful. You hear enemies further away. And rapid healing in darkness. And immunity to magic. Oh yeah, one more thing. For disadvantages, if you're a high elf, you want to add critical weakness to disease and critical weakness to poison, because they're very rare. You'll almost never see them, and if you do, you don't have to worry about it either. You can easily get cured. Okay, looking good. Let's check one more time. I had a little more advantages. Expertise in short blade. And I think that's good. Okay, I messed up a little bit on the character creation. I went back a little bit and changed some stuff. Nothing too significant, but you have to choose this one when to answer questions. Your favorite weapon type is short blade weapons. What motivates you into life adventure? Oh, riches. Which of the following skills have you been studying the longest? That would be critical striking. As a child, your nickname was Quicksilver. You were loaned and later allowed to keep a book. What god, if any, do you worship? None. Do you have the most trouble resisting poisons? Since childhood, you have saved a favorite book. You are friendlier than most with... how about the Glorious Dragons? Given 200 gold pieces as a reward, you decided to buy an MD dagger. You need to pick that one. Very important. You spend any free time you have training with short blade weapons. You are intimate friends with a rogue. Your reputation has changed as follows: commoners unchanged, merchant unchanged, scholars higher, nobility unchanged, underworld unchanged. Okay. Name thyself. My name is going to be Elman, Advanced Darkness, obviously. Choose thy face. How about... These all look strange, but can't expect much from a game from 1996. It's not that bad, actually. Let's try this one. Okay, this is like a bonus roll. You roll and you have like certain extra points that go into your stats. You want the least amount in personality and luck. So this is a decent roll. I'll reroll. Definitely reroll that one. Reroll. Okay, this is a good one. Very good one. Very nice stats for starting off. How about go up to 50 of that one. Looking good. Okay. Add some bonus points to each your primary, major, and minor skills. Want short blade as high as possible. Want mysticism at 22. Get mercantile at 22 as well. Let's just put these at 15. Increase medical. And I'll make that one 20. Looking good. Player reflexes determine your overall speed of the game. If you pick very high reflexes, the monsters will move and attack quickly, forcing you to be quick on the controls. Very low reflexes means the monsters will move and attack slowly, allowing you to adapt a more cautious, thoughtful playstyle. Your character will advance a little slower with the lower reflex setting. It will advance a little faster with the high reflex setting. Let's stick with the average. Looking good. Those are some nice stats. There's 380s. Very nice. Let's start. Should be an intro after this. Very nice intro, I may add. Tell me if it's too loud.
400 years after Tiberseptimus' reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close in the empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Well, it's a very exceptional intro, if you ask me, for a game made in 1996. I can basically recite that intro because I heard it so many times. Anyway, you wake and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat, en route to Daggerfall, when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Iliac Bay like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning waters to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of this cavern. Perhaps there's a way out of this cavern, or cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. The Elder Scrolls Daggerfall has a tutorial that can be active during the game. It runs throughout this first dungeon and for a short time afterward. Do you want to use this tutorial? I'm going to choose no, but if you're playing for the first time, I would highly recommend reading it and selecting yes, because it does contain useful information. Hopefully you'll learn the information in this video though. Here we are in Privateer's Hold. Well, I'm going to mess with these controls. I'm not going to do that in camera, so I'm going to end the part here. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.